What's up guys, Coach Alec here. I am going to take you through Wednesday, April 15th workouts. We're gonna start with a warm-up going 3 times through. You're gonna do 1 minute of movements. So you can do single unders, you can run, you can bike, anything you wanna do just to move. Then you're gonna do 10 and 10 of a Spider-Man lunge, 10 and 10 of a hip crossover, 10 pass-throughs, followed by 15 banded face pulls or reverse flies, whatever you guys got at home. So 1 minute of movement, you guys know what that looks like. Next is those Spider-Man lunges. We've done these quite a bit. So again, you'll step out, trying to touch that elbow to the floor, hang out for a second or two, come back up, and try to touch down. You're gonna do that 10 on each side, the 10 and 10 hip crossover then. You're gonna lie on your back. You're gonna have legs straight, keeping your back pressed to the ground as well as your shoulders. You're gonna try to touch your feet to the ground to the other side. Doing 10 each way, so 20 total. Next, pass-throughs. 10 of them. So if you guys got a broomstick, or you can use your band. If you got a band at home, just doing 10 nice pass-throughs. If I got that band, make sure I'm pulling it apart, and then I'm going to be going back and forth. 10 of those, then the banded face pulls. If you do have a band, hook it up just about eye level, step back, and you're gonna be pulling right to that eye line, keeping your shoulder blades squeezed the whole time. If I don't have a band at home, what I can do for that face pull is a reverse fly. So I can grab a light pair of dumbbells or a light pair of plates. I can hinge at the hips, and then I'm just going to pinch my shoulder blades at the top. Okay, you can have slightly bent arms, that's fine. Either way, it's going to warm up the same areas. Okay, now let's get into your guys' workout. So, first part, every 2 minutes for 14 minutes. So we're doing 7 sets total. You are going to be performing 2 snatches. This can be a power or it can be a squat snatch. So you guys need your feet in your jumping position. Get that wide grip to where that barbell sits right in my hip pocket with arms straight. I'm going to deadlift that up, jump it up, and then I can either catch in that power position or I can perform a squat snatch. Okay, 2 options there. Doesn't have to be touch and go. But what we're looking for out of this is that all of these sets are working sets. So every set you do, it needs to be a decently heavy load if you guys have that available to you. So somewhere around 70-80%-ish is what we're looking for out of that. Either way, we're trying to work some explosive power here. So what I can do if I don't have heavy enough weights to do a heavy set of 2, what I can do is I can do 2 of the snatches with what weight I do have. So if that's a kettlebell or dumbbell, I can do 2 snatches on each side. Or if that's a heavy sack of taters, use the taters, do 2 snatches on each arm. And then you're gonna perform 5 box jumps or 5 explosive jumps. Okay, you guys know what a box jump looks like, but I'm gonna take you through what I mean by explosive jump. Okay, so you're gonna start out kneeling on the ground. You're gonna come down to where your feet are flat. You're gonna sit your butt on your heels. I'm going to aggressively come up, explode my hips through, and catch in a squat position. So it's gonna look like I'm gonna catch, I can stand it up, I come back down, same thing, come explosively through with the hips and pop up on your feet. Okay, you're gonna do 5 of those if I have light weight, so 2 snatches plus 5 of those. And you'll do that every 2 minutes in the 7 sets. Okay? Then, once we get through that part, you guys have 10 minutes of just quality work. So you're not going for time. We just want you moving continuously through this at a constant grind. You're gonna do a 20-meter farmer carry right arm, then you're gonna do a 30-second side plank right arm, 30 banded lat press down, then 20-meter farmer carry left, 30-second side plank left, followed by a 30-second Chinese plank face up. Okay, farmer's carry, you guys know that I'm just gonna pick something up, I'm gonna carry it 20 meters so I can go 10 out, 10 back. I want that to be a heavy weight, so it should be a challenging 20 meters. Then, side plank, 2 options here. If I'm a little more advanced, I can do a single arm. Make sure I keep squeezed in my butt and my legs so I stay upright and straight so I'm not drooping. Okay, that's too tough. I can come down to my elbow. Same thing though, keep the butt and legs squeezed, core tight. That way I'm not drooping or pushing my butt back. Should be in a straight line. There's a side plank, 30 banded press downs. You can grab a band. You guys can be kneeling, you can be standing. I'm just gonna hinge at the hips. I'm gonna pull that band with straight arms to my pockets. So focusing on using the lats there. And then you got the 20 meters left, side plank on the left, and then next and finally is that Chinese plank. So you're gonna set something up to where your shoulders are touching and your heels are touching, or your feet. You're gonna get between it. And then you're gonna squeeze your butt and your legs and keep in a straight position. You're gonna be face up for 30 seconds. And that's that Chinese plank. So what we can do for this, again, it's constant movement, so what we can do scaling wise. Farmer's carry, just carry anything heavy you have at home. It doesn't have to be a kettlebell or a dumbbell or anything like that. You can use a barbell. If you got a barbell at home, load up the barbell, carry that. That'll be challenging. And then secondly, for the lat press down, if I don't have a bar with a band, I can do a pullover. So let's just say I did my farmer's carry with this kettlebell here. I can lean back on a bench or my couch, on the edge of my couch. And I can have slightly bent arms. I want to pull up and over. Okay, and you can do this with milk jugs. You can do this with sack of potatoes, rice, whatever you guys got, you can do that pullover with. And same thing goes for that Chinese plank. You guys can use a chair, 2 chairs, just make sure they're stable. Or you can use a chair and your couch, so you can lay your shoulders on your couch and then put your feet on the chair. And that's the way to do that Chinese plank without using 2 benches, okay? You don't have to have the benches. But other than that, that's all we got for you. Get after it.